Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. That spin, though, Annette, says Scuba. Happy birthday to
Happy
Scuba
birthday.
Stevo.
Oh, is he finally 18?
No,
Maybe.
I was gonna say he turns 15 today. But is he legal
More
now?
accurate.
Are you really hoping he turns 18? Damn. All right. Let's just sit with that for a minute. Myrtle says he's turning 15 today.
Oh, he's only 3 years older than Myrtle. That's great. So Myrtle needs more friends his age.
Needs more playmates.
He's only got Scuba Stevo and Ian Atkins.
Yeah.
And Brienne.
And Brian.
What about the actual?
What kind of barely legal implications are we making here?
Right? Then he understood.
It's also, you said it's Austin Fantastic Freaks' his birthday.
Yes, it is also Austin's birthday. And do you have a YouTube site open? Because
we have a member milestone chat from Myrtle, who's been a member for 8 months, says Dracula is never rebooted, only revamped. And then we've got Matt, Liquid Zoo OnlyFans member for 15 months, a series of yellow hearts. Annette, followed by another series of yellow hearts. Isn't that special?
Wait, Matt.
What, did you say go away?
Yeah.
Don't send our viewers away. We need them.
I can if I want to. I don't even that bad.
So,
speaking of booting, do you want to talk about your laptop?
You know, there was this kiddie pool, and you know that just so happened to be next to his desk.
No, and you know what happened? It happened last week during McStreamy. The dogs knocked the laptop off the bed, and it was kind of working, and then like the hard drive, it would just like freeze up and then crash, and then reboot and be like, we can't find your boot device. Like, oh, that's awesome. I definitely like the prospect that I've lost a lot of things that I've just done. But it turns out just the slots for the hard drives are dead, and the SSD itself still works. I put it in my desktop, but now I have an external housing for the SSD. I can boot from that. So now my laptop works, and I just found that out today after I ordered a new one that is already shipped. And I hate spending that kind of money because it's not anything special. It's basically replacing what I already have, just updating the generation, like new processor and stuff. It'll be faster, but yeah. Time for an SSD. Oh no, it is an SSD.
Yeah.
Okay, Myrtle, I have been Team SSD back when SSDs were like unaffordable. Like when you had to pay $200 for a 60 gig. Let's see. Geek Boy, giving Matt the bird. Geek Boy's in Aruba, so he's just like, screw everybody.
Wait, isn't Geek Boy somewhere fancy where he gets a Mai Tai right now?
Yeah, Aruba.
And Oinky says, I can't thank you enough for all the wonderful fish food and Clown Loach plushie. Just invested in a cape to continue my plushies collection of eternal awesomeness. A cape. Now that is dedication.
And did you see Beck sent a member milestone chat?
Matt, I do not share a net. Give it up.
And Kelly Foreman too.
Look at all these member milestones. Annette belongs to Fat Kitty. Oh, okay. There's a 3-way fight going on over you. You have to choose now.
That was never even a consideration.
All right. Well, we got one eliminated.
Fat kitty is more like honeys, like more like a pet. Like Bex wouldn't be a pet unless she wants to be, but
Bex, do you want to be a pet? Do you want to be a kitty?
So Fat Kitty gets my pet love.
Nancy B, I want to share a member milestone chat too, including the type of member milestone char.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, now we got Matt fighting over Fat Kitty. And then Brooklyn says Bex only shares a net with me. I have lost track of who belongs to who and who has access to whom.
I mean, just don't worry about it. You belong to me, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But Jenna, on the
I don't
other
share.
hand, I wasn't asking.
Don't even ask because the answer is no.
You can't tell me no if I think you ask. Don't
What?
get permission. Ask for forgiveness later.
Are you going to use the Fish Fam link participants list that doesn't time people out?
Did I mess up here? Because I went to create a giveaway, but I didn't use a word. I just wanted to see the people. Yeah.
You could have created a word because you know what the giveaway is.
Nah, I forgot. Kyle says, whoa. Do I get a say in who gets Becca?
No.
Apparently not. And yeah, I guess it doesn't work. So yeah, Beck says Kyle belongs to her. No trades allowed. But all the women's are up for grabs. That's a weird double standard. All right.
And Matt said he can fix it whenever you're ready.
Okay. I've commit many user errors on
What?
this site.
What is this supposed to say?
Clearly. No grabs, says Rachel. Not literal grabs, up for grabs. You get my busted laptop. Nah, it still technically works.
Imagine what you find if you get it fixed. Dun, dun, dun.
What? Get it fixed?
Yeah, get it fixed and see what happens.
You mean like I don't get computers fixed. I fix them.
Yeah, what would you have to replace to fix that slot? The whole motherboard?
The whole fucking motherboard.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I just took the damn thing apart a few weeks ago to replace the keyboard because it's one of those where you have to take it apart from the bottom up to get to the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And I could buy like a whole other shell bottom for it, which makes it easier, but I didn't do that. I just got the regular keyboard. I already did, Myrtle.
Shame Myrtle for not paying attention.
I did, Myrtle. I don't like the fact that I had to get one because I wasn't gonna get a gaming laptop because they cost more.
With all this extra time you have on your hands to game, you should definitely got one.
Yeah, like Tears of the Kingdom is coming out, but that's for the Switch, so it's stressful, Kelly. It really is. The screws are so tiny. And there's little bitty pieces.
And you just put them on the bed. And I went in there and I was like, let me put them in a place that won't just fall and be lost.
Oh, that was just the back shell. But then you get to the guts of it. And then they use like 4 to 6, 7 different styles of screws. So you better remember what goes to what. I ordered a laptop screw kit a while back because
Yeah, the few things I've ever taken apart like that, I record myself.
I used to do that.
Taking it apart, and then I watch it in reverse.
I used to do that, and I kind of learned that they're all kind of on the same principle of like that goes there, that goes there. The way they're designing phones now is very irritating, though. It used to be like super simple to replace a screen on one of the old iPhones, and now modern phones, they've made it virtually impossible. You just have to buy the whole kit. Merle says, Kyle, I have the overhead projector right on sheets, as well as the vis-a-vis markers that work on them. All through elementary and middle school, we had those projectors. And
we had
TV cards.
We had professors in college using those projectors still. I specifically remember the class that you took with me about U.S. history 1865 to present. He used an overhead projector. And then just the overhead projector was just a list of topics, and he just lectured.
I hate classes like that.
We used to go in early to like draw on the little projector paper that was always blank, just so he'd turn it on, and then you would see whatever we drew, because he wouldn't like check, you'd automatically assume it was empty. The way he left it, it wasn't.
Yeah, like what Chance said and Geek, you have to heat up the damn phone to get the glue off, and it's annoying. It's very annoying. And then some of them you have to like put them on the like you have to get a whole rework station and a little hot plate and stuff.
So you did get your stuff booted onto your desktop for a bit for the weekend, because you had to do that Dan's Fish video.
Yeah.
And it crashed while you were like more than halfway done. Right? Did it make you want to update your desktop? Or you think that that's fine?
No, I mean, because it would be way more expensive to upgrade what I want, and it would be for gaming, and I don't have time to game. And there's some games coming out that I'd be interested in. Like I know that Last of Us is out on the PC. I want to play that. I know that the new Jedi game is coming out like this month or next month, and eventually I want to play that. And of course, Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch.
Brookley asked what broke, and Myrtle wants you to yell at Brookley for not paying attention, as if like
she got a new fish. She's staring at her new fish. She has an excuse.
Yeah, what is Myrtle staring at?
Nothing.
His roommate.
His roommate.
I hope he's not just staring at his roommate.
When you're trapped in a room with someone, there's so much to look at. Either you make eye contact and stare.
Do you make eye contact?
Well, once your eyes locked, you can't be the first one to back down from the stairs.
Oh, Kyle, that was a long time ago that my sanity broke. The latest broken thing is a laptop. Berkeley, my laptop crashed like last week, and yeah, annoying. Let's see. Did we tell Craig that his stickers are out? They've been shipped.
I don't know.
Hey, Craig, we finally shipped your stickers. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
No eye contact.
A lot of stickers.
I have no, Berkeley. I ordered another one, and my current one boots from USB. I just put the hard drive in a USB housing, and it's fine. So I'm good. Yeah, Beck says no eye contact. I will stare at the effing wall before I make eye contact. I have trouble even looking into my camera lens, like I'm doing right now. It's weird.
But your camera lens, like the way you have your phone, you have it like down in front of your monitor. So if you're looking at us, you're pretty much looking straight on.
Yeah, like right now, I can move my window around, so it like I'm looking at you right now, Jenna, but it looks like I'm looking into the lens. Okay, so I guess we can go through that participants list. 37 people on it now. So hello to ABC Aquatic Biotope Creations, Kenny, Amazon Research Center, Dr. Anthony, Aquarium Domain, Kyle and Bex, and Benjamin Peters, Beta Aquatics, Boots Cats, Rachel Brookley, Chance Larson, Craig, Crayfish Empire, Daniel Velez, Debs, Aquapets, Dennis Christensen, Fish Family, Geek BOI, George RB3, Gina's Reef, Jeff Kane, Kelly Foreman, Lady Rorschach, Linda Worth, Liquid Zoo Only Fins, Mark Sarlson, Myrtle Sing, Mystery Snail Gardens, Nancy B, Nathan Hovey, Oinky, Party Pangolin, Pepline Creek Aquatics, SC Catahoulus, Scuba Stevo, Nano Aquarium Guy, and Zinger. And who did? Oh, and Mary Beth just popped in. Zinger, you were there. Just you were last.
Did you say my name?
No.
But I did type in chat.
Before I pulled this up, I think. I don't know.
And Big Shrimpin.
Shrimpin.
And Eric Wyrock.
Hey, it missed me. I know. Terrible.
He was just trying to lurk.
Stop lurking.
No lurking allowed.
So, speaking of Eric, he drove 17 fucking hours to see us. And he attended Aqua-Fest, and it was a big secret. That's why he didn't stream the week, like the Tuesday before Aqua-Fest, because he knew he would spill the beans. And
so what are other people's excuse for not coming to visit us if Eric can drive 17 hours?
I don't know, maybe they're 18 hours away. Bitch, I will lurk if I want to.
How long would the drive be for me? That's my excuse.
No, you would just fly.
Yeah.
But Eric likes to drive.
Yeah. So he shows up, has his hat down, approaches Jess, and just like, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you help me?" And she had no freaking clue. Yep, June, you have to type or I can't see you. So that would be funny if like I just knew all the lurkers were here too. Like, I can see you. You're spying on me. So yeah.
I know what that face is about.
What?
It's about this comment. Yeah.
We could drive her together. God.
What kind of driver? Like a printer driver?
Myrtle, he says, my excuse is I didn't want to boil in Louisiana heat. It was like 60 something. It was not that bad. It was a nice mild temperature.
Also, like, we're going to be going outside a bunch. Like, there's air conditioning everywhere because it's so hot.
In fact, the first day, blame Kyle. Kyle's job. That's why she can come. Okay, that's just funny. I haven't heard that one. Kyle says, I'm sick of all these people knocking on your door telling you how you need to be saved or you'll burn. Stupid firefighters. Yeah, so like the first day it was storming, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, we missed all the rain when we drove there. Mm-hmm. And then I got caught in it outside because I got food for us to share. And you're like, this isn't enough food for us to share. Go get more food. And just like 10 minutes later.
You brought me half a meal as though I said, hey, I am starving. I want lunch. Can you please go and bring me half of what I wanted to eat?
I said, hey, do you want me to go grab some food? And you said, yeah. And I said, you want me to just get something, pick something? And last
year, not half of something.
I picked 2 things and we shared them.
Well, yeah, after. Well, you got 2 things that made a meal, and you're like, you know what would hit the spot? Half of this. Nah, I was hungry. And the food truck food it was pretty good. The boudin egg rolls with the pepper jack, that was some good shit. In fact, I ate that 2 days in a row for lunch.
Yeah, my meal that you are making fun of is what you specifically requested the second day.
Yeah, the complete version of it. You brought me half of that. It was delicious. And then I was like, okay, for lunch today, I would like that, but I would like a normal amount. I love food trucks too, Kyle. Like the fries were freaking amazing too.
I got Eric to try a boudin egg roll, and he took one bite and then handed it back to me.
Do we want to talk about Eric's palate?
No. He can talk about it if he wants.
Well, he's like Annette, wherever she went. Not a fan of spice. So it's like, well, I mean, Cajun food is not spicy. It's well seasoned. Things that are overly spicy are just overly spicy for the sake of being spicy. I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to spice, but like, I guess not as much. Yeah, there we go. Eric says, I have the palate of a 4-year-old. So, do we want to just run through how the show was? Chime in whenever. I don't know. We didn't really rehearse how we're going to do this.
Okay.
So, we... so, in terms of Fish Fam, what?
I wanted to bring this up because I had talked to Party Pangolin for a bit. You and Brooklyn were escaping, and Jess was recording it. And I was telling Steven, because he couldn't hear, that her kids had some like cumbersome scape stuff to take home, and Mr. Party Pangolin was like, hey, do y'all want me to put that in the car? And her kids said, we'll put it in the car, and then we'll stay in the car, and then we drive home.
They enjoyed themselves there.
Hold on, I'm waiting for this comment to pop up.
As soon as they realized it was literally a big building full of fish stuff, they were so pissed. Did you trick them into coming? We at least tell our kids it's going to suck. Like, you want to go to the fish store? You want to go to a fish store on steroids? No, we didn't subject them to that. Mostly for our own sanity, because we were going to be stuck at a booth most of the time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know, Myrtle, like what did you say y'all were going to go do? What was the lie? There she is.
Missing cat.
But that
missing
is like
cat. Missing
did
kitten
you
or
find
missing
the cat?
Kitten, that's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Just needed someone with eyes to look, I guess.
I tried to warn them. We went to a kid museum all morning, so they were set up for disappointment.
Yeah, we did take our kids to Triple Crown, and I mean,
they were sad.
Very bored. I mean, okay, well, they weren't sad when like Kelly was here, and they weren't.
Yeah.
So the first day that Eric came, it was Zachary's birthday, so I gave him the choice, and he said no. But I took Lillian with me out to dinner with Eric and Brooklyn and Josh, and you were getting fish ready to bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Lillian was good. She just kind of like sat there quietly.
Well, Lillian's got her own life. She has a phone. Yeah. She's got friends and FaceTime and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Jen? You?
Yeah. They weren't unhappy about you being there, Kelly.
No, they just didn't want to be. They wanted to be at home on their devices and not carted around town doing stuff. That's all.
That's me too, though.
You want to be at home on your device. Hey, Sherry.
Sherry. Okay, so Fish Fam people that were there. So Eric, obviously big surprise, showed up, drove 17 hours. And then Jess and her husband Joe were there, and Sherry, Mississippi Hippie, and then Brooklyn and her husband Josh and their 2 kids were there, and Grant and Shelby of the Garden of Eden were there, and Benjamin Peters, who was in chat earlier, and then Party Penguin. So Party Penguin showed up whenever Brooklyn and I were doing this scape demonstration that was live streamed on the Aquatic Morning Show. And so I didn't get a chance to talk to her much, but I saw her, and she was wearing the What the Fish shirt, so recognizable. That was awesome. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, speaking of shirts, look.
I have mine on too.
Yeah. All over print. All the fish. And the bigger you are, the more fish you get on your shirt.
Should have had 2 snails, right?
How much is the all over print?
I don't know, like 27.
You don't know.
I don't know. I mean, because it's whatever the cost is plus like $1 or $2. Yeah.
Is there a gusset in the pajama bottoms?
I mean, you can make your own gusset. You can draw something.
I don't know if there's a gusset in there,
no,
but there's
not. More form-fitting things need gussets.
So the gusset on the leggings is on the outside. So Rico's popcorn and shrimp is right on the gusset of the leggings.
Oh, Kelly. Okay.
Yeah, I also got the leggings.
Oh.
Scuba says, I'll have like 4 fish on my shirt, bro.
You gotta have the What the Fish leggings to be able to do morning yoga with Kelly at the Clash.
I'll wear the pajama bottoms, and because they match the shirt.
Yeah, it looks like a pajama set.
And should I show the picture that you took of yourself wearing the whole thing?
It's only for my eyes.
No.
Me too, Party Penguin, says Kyle.
Man, Kyle's in a feisty, yelly, kind of loud mood.
Oh no, now he's yelling at his wife. Cannot endorse that.
She said, I'm used to yelling. It's fine.
Yeah, when you got the children's. So, yeah.
Did your children yell at you, Annette?
You don't
But
hear
here's
them?
one thing they tell me about, like, all their manners and their rules for school, and don't raise your voice, and like keep your voice down, all that stuff. I'm like, why can't that apply at home?
Oh, did you say hi?
Larry D. Hey.
And
he says,
Saints
hey, all.
Dust.
Actually, can be at a live stream for a minute, and Saints Dust. Welcome.
And George RB3.
And George RB3. And
sorry, Annette, what were you saying?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Just that I wish my house was silent sometimes.
Yeah, something about kids and loud.
Yeah. Oh, is it that they're told at school that they have to be like quiet and respectful, and it doesn't
like
translate
indoor
at home?
voices and like all that, and it's like, I don't know if you could hear that, but like he's just like wooing. Woo, 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 woo. Why? Don't know.
Energy. Got to get that 8 o'clock school night energy out.
You could play the silence game.
Why? Why are we playing this game?
Well,
like, I will be like 500 questions to get Vincent to play a quiet game. I don't have the energy.
One of the Montessori lessons is the silence game, or making silence, and the lesson that we were told is that Maria Montessori, a long time ago, she's the lady who made Montessori, had a sleeping baby, and she took the baby into the room of working 3 to 6 year olds and told them, listen to how quiet the baby is. Can y'all be as quiet as this baby? And so the silence game played in the classroom is you take something quiet, like a doll or a teddy bear or something, and you have the children notice how quiet it is and then see if they can make silence as well as that
That's
object.
bullshit. Tell him to be quieter than the inanimate object.
Liam's just in his like question phase. He asks a
it
lot
works.
of questions. So like it's like be quiet, but then he's gonna ask a zillion and a half questions.
What's the etymology of quiet? Can you use quiet in a sentence? How do you spell quiet? Did you know if you reverse 2 letters, it becomes quite?
Yes.
What do you call a girl that falls overboard on a fishing boat? You call her a net. Do you call her a net or a net?
If it's proper, then it's a net.
A net. Are you ready for guppies? Are you ready to start your mosh pit?
So I've never had aqua soil before. So I'm not used to like the debris, just like because I've got the bubblers and everything in there. So I feel like it like just kicks up and like leaves the light like dusting on the plants. I completely thought I was killing all the plants, but it just like they're lightly dusted with aqua soil.
How much flow do you have going on in there that it's still blowing shit around?
I know that one air pump's like full blast. And then I've got like the volcano bubbler.
That's kind of what annoys me about air stones is that they do tend to like kick up debris from the surface. I have air stones that run in some of my tanks at night, but I have them sort of suspended mid column because I get annoyed with the blowing shit around. What about your what's your filtration? What kind of filter is in there?
A hob.
What kind of hob?
I think it's like a 110 aqua clear.
Okay, well, that's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, and the Plecos will kick up crap from the substrate.
I'm gonna do that feathering stuff.
Do you have like a little turkey baster you can kind of blow off the leaves a little bit?
Probably.
It's not going to harm the fish. Can you eat?
I know I could probably do it, but like I feel like if I do it, I'm gonna like have to do it 120% of like scrubbing every leaf. And I might as well just like get my hand in there and like each one.
I mean, you can do that. It could like you've changed the tank drastically, and so you might end up getting a little bit of algae. It's going to take some time to settle, and that's nothing to worry about. In fact, I'll send you guppies later on. I'll send you platies. I'm a little short on platies, but I did just get blue coral platies from Dan, and then we got a bunch of platies from Jess. So I'll breed some of those, send those to you. But yeah, I think you're ready for guppies. You know you're gonna have to stop taking your fish out for water changes, though.
Well, yeah. Now that the tank has plants and stuff in it, I can't like clean it like I used to. It's gonna be
no, and you wouldn't want to, and you're definitely not gonna want to get the guppies out because there's gonna be like 1,000 of them, and you're gonna be like, "Where's that fry? I saw you in there." Yeah, it's not gonna work.
And Cora says throw a wave maker, maybe if it's that big of an issue.
Maybe. I mean,
it's not like it's an issue. It's just not as appealing. Like I just thought that was killing them because they were just so dirty. Like I thought they were like dying, but it's just dirt.
Yeah. I mean, well, overall, how are the plants doing? Like, have you seen anything that just completely disappeared on you, melted back?
There was one, the one you told me about.
That would melt back?
That
Is
would.
it crypt?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just extremely limp.
Yeah, crypt Wintii almost, it might completely disappear on you before it comes back, and it's totally normal. It'll come back.
Yeah, but
and if it doesn't, I got plenty.
One that was questionable.
Good.
So far.
Yeah. So all good. Yeah, so I'll send you some. I mean, the weather is nice, and I got to start shipping some stuff. And I know.
I'm gonna say the weather's nice, and it hailed earlier, but it was only about a second.
Well, the weather is nice where God pays attention. Okay. Down in Jesus land in the Bible Belt, our weather is nice and mild.
Except for whenever it's literally hell.
Yes. But we haven't reached that point yet. Now is a good time to be shipping fish and plants and stuff. And Brooklyn will contribute guppies too, because she has her own mini mosh pit going.
Mm-hmm.
So Party Penguin.
I need food options though for guppies.
Anything, literally any fucking thing.
So I can give them like cichlid food.
I mean,
if it's small enough to fit in their mouth.
No, even if it sinks to the bottom, once it softens up, they'll get it. Literally anything. Did you have hot dogs for dinner tonight? Just scrape that shit in there. They will eat it, but don't really do that. But yeah, the guppies are not picky whatsoever. They are detrivores. They will eat. They will eat nastiness. But yeah, I'll ship fish. I gotta ship plants to members, and then I'm gonna do another form. So I have to see what people are requesting, but I have a lot of Hygrophilus species now that I like a lot. My favorite right now is what's it called? Myrtle, what did you send me? Is Augustifolia, the long leaf Hygrophila. In fact, I have it behind me. That one. That one. No.
Oh, the one that you put in my tank?
Yeah, that one. I like it. Oh, Berkeley will add to the members' boxes too. So Berkeley brought some plants to sell. So yeah.
Wait, did answer Party Penguin's question?
Yes.
About
Okay. So the first day I brought some endlers. We brought a lot of endlers, but my goal was to bring all of my plecos and like get rid of them. So I priced the plecos initially, the males, the big full-grown sexable males with the bristles, $15, which they're like, if you go to our LFS, they're like 40. So that's a hell of a deal, if you ask me. $10 for the unsexable ones. And then the endlers, 2 trios for $10. No, I initially priced them at 15. I priced the endler fry at $10 or something like that. Very quickly, I don't know if it was like the location of where we are. We were kind of off in a corner, and there wasn't a lot of lighting.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of foot traffic that day because probably of the storms.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, okay, price adjustment. $5 for the unsexed plecos, $10 for the males, $10 for the endler trios, and the endler fry I wrote free. Got rid of all those. I'm glad that I made them free because for the most part, the endler fry were offloaded to kids.
Mm-hmm.
There was like one kid that was so excited and grateful to get those for free. He hugged you.
Yeah.
He's like, can I give you a hug?
It's like, I didn't give you the fish, but whatever.
Yeah, and there was a little boy who had $10 to spend on his first tank. And so he was ready to buy from us. His parents told him to look around, and then I think he came back. And when he came back, I'm like, I'm gonna gift you with everything. And like Berkeley gave him plants, I gave him fish. So yeah,
probably hug Jenna because he's more height-wise.
They were similar height.
Shelby.
Yep. So I got, well, I'll spoil it for you. The endlers, I didn't sell all of them, but there was a local fish store that was across from us, and I gave them the rest of my endlers, and they were grateful, and I was so grateful too. I was more grateful than they were, I bet. I was definitely more grateful than they were. But the problem is that's not all the endlers. That was just all the endlers that Jenna could net in time while I was sleeping.
Yeah.
And
I netted like 15 bags of endlers
Yeah.
Saturday
So
morning while you were sleeping and put
yeah,
them
so
in
that's
individual bags.
6 times 15 plus some of them had to like 10 in there. I mean, that's
Mhm.
that's a lot of freaking endlers. Um, but I think you got most, if not all of the mature males.
Mhm.
Midendorf's the local fish store. Sold the
It's
endlers,
gonna take
or gave the endlers to Middendorf's, little
a
fried
lot of
minnows.
fried endlers to make a platter.
Um, yeah, that was another thing we got to do. Shelby says, "So glad I got to hang with you guys. Dinner was awesome. Yeah, that was fun for sure." Um, and the plecos we brought, I don't know, 50. Like, I got all the
12.
plecos. We brought 12 plecos. I sold all of them except for 4. And earlier that day, Sherry, she's adding to her tanks, and she said she would take whatever I didn't sell. And so at some point, I was down to 3. Who are you, Grant? Kinda. I think Grant and I have a lot in common.
Ladies do all the work.
Kind of. Yeah. We play with shrimp and fish, and the women keep our lives together. But I was down to 1 male and 3 unsexed plecos, so I gave those 4 to Sherry, and I was officially free of plecos.
You know
And
what
that
else
was
you
so
gave
great.
to Sherry that I
Oh,
also netted on Sunday
yeah.
because you were just like still waking up, and I'm like, this has got to be netted before we're late.
Well, yeah. If you want to leave on time, I need some time to wake up. Um, those weren't that hard to net, were they? Though there's
No,
the mutt.
probably like 15 minutes to get all 3.
Yeah, so I knew the 40-gallon in the living room has those 3 very large mutt rainbow fish, which I don't hate them. It's just they're not that great display wise. They're not suitable because of their size. They're not suitable for a 36-inch tank. And so I was going to bring them to sell them, but Sherry took them.
We're talking about netting, and that's like throwing me off because I'm like, what, me, what, huh?
Jenna grabbed a net. I said, Jenna, can you please go grab a net?
Did it played with me all morning, apparently.
She was grabbing you for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sherry took them off my hands for her tank. And I mean, they're not that bad. In fact, when we brought them outside and we looked at them in the sun, we're like, oh my God, these are gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, they actually, we were afraid they were going to like look terrible because we thought we were going to sell them, but they actually never like lost their color, even in the car.
Right. I was expecting them to be super stressed and white, but I put a lot of water in the bag and did 1 fish per bag. So I think they were okay. And Sherry just said the rainbows and plecos are happy in the 75-gallon. Awesome. I mean, 75 is perfect for them.
And by you put a lot of water in the bag, do you mean I put a lot of water in the bag?
I don't
and
remember.
put them in 1 bag per fish? Because I'm pretty sure I brought you the bags and all you had to do is do your magic tying.
The magic tying that people don't understand. It's
I can't do it.
Hold the bag.
Brooklyn can't do it.
You go snatch, and then you spin, and then you tie it.
It doesn't work for me.
I'm gonna teach you. You're gonna
gotta have them fingers. Hold it on.
You gotta what?
Have them fingers.
Gotta have them fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have long fingers.
I don't.
Stumpy fingers.
I don't understand. Is Kyle calling himself Beck's wife?
A wife / boyfriend, not a husband. Are you Bex's boyfriend or wife? Snatch and spin.
We have a sealer Peplin. It is literally like right here next to me.
I'm glad it wasn't breath in the back because it puffed in my face when I cut it open. Yeah, it'd be my morning breath in the back.
I want to know how he's going to explain wife and husband being a typo. Those don't autocorrect to each other.
Effing
There was
typo.
no typo on that one.
Hey, Grant.
Grant, what's up? So Saturday, what else happened Saturday? So Berkeley and I did a aquascape demonstration. Jenna told us that we had an hour to do it, and so 2.5 hours into it, we I guess stopped, but we weren't done, and we hadn't even filled it with water.
But it was closing. The event was closing.
Yeah, exactly. That was a problem. But it was a good looking skate. I don't know who won it. They didn't even fill it with water for us. They took it, like, we thought that when we got there the next day that we could just finish it really quick. And
it was already gone.
It was gone. We had misted it, covered it with saran wrap, and it was moved over to the table and raffled off, and that was that. So hopefully someone was going to do something cool with it. I don't know who won it. Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, how long would it have taken Brooklyn to finish it? She says, I was not finished with that skate.
She might have been finished by next week.
Perhaps. Or that reminds me, Brooklyn, I have your Vallisneria and Nana. I put it in a couple of tanks just to hold it for whenever. Peas and hops forever, welcome. And Peplin, do we say hi to Peplin and other people who might have come in? I don't know. Saints Dust.
We said hi to Saints Dust, I think.
Yeah, I think we did. So Eric came over to our house to see our tanks and stuff.
And got some plants.
Yep, he got to go shopping in the plant farm. We had some pizza and some peach pudding pie. And
peach pudding pie pizza, like dessert pizza. Wasn't an actual pie.
That does not sound appetizing.
It is delicious.
It's really good.
Do you eat peaches, Annette?
No.
Why?
I don't like peaches. I don't like mangoes.
Do you eat any, like, pitted fruit?
Grapes.
What?
Grapes don't have pits.
I know. You have to list off your pitted fruit.
What the fuck, Grant? The fuck is wrong with you? Look, I could accept that you don't eat.
I feel about that. Having something in common with Grant.
You both literally love snails just for different reasons.
Can Shelby not like peaches too?
Well, I could accept that Grant does not eat anything with a fin, but what have peaches ever done to y'all?
I don't know. Yeah, it definitely. So Brooklyn said it tastes like yellow cake mix. There is a slight peach flavor. Like, there's not chunks of peaches in it.
My mom was obsessed with peaches, so like it was just peaches everything growing up. Like, I'm just over peaches. It was like peaches yogurt, peaches water, peaches this, peaches that. Just like.
Have you ever had a fresh peach though? I understand canned peaches, meh. But
I'm not really like near peach trees very often to be just like picking off a fresh peach. But no.
Well, shit. And also Shelby likes peaches, so you're just gonna have to change your tastes.
Peaches are good. Anything peach flavored is nasty. There's a lot of fruits like that, like bananas, delicious. Banana flavored things, gross.
I'm the opposite with cherries. Hate actual cherries. I like cherry flavor.
That's like medicine flavor.
Good night, geek. Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Is it even bedtime there, or is the sun like shining?
I mean, Geek
I don't know.
has to go snorkeling again, so he needs his beauty sleep. And Geek is kind of an older man, so.
Oh. Just remind everyone about that.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is. I'm just
Speculate. Put a poll. How old is Geek Boy?
Is he like
Is he between the
daddy age
ages?
or grandpa age?
He's not grandpa age.
Okay.
I mean, I guess he could be. So Eric got to see the 90-gallon tank, and he wasn't even paying attention to the rainbow fish because he doesn't like rainbow fish. He doesn't like the little hump. And I'm like, if you would look at the rainbows, you would have noticed.
None of these
I
have it.
got no humps, on my rainbows. But he saw the plants. That's what he cared about, was plants. And yeah, Kelly, fake cherry flavor tastes like Robitussin. Disgusting.
It's my favorite. Like if I ever go and get like a 7-Eleven slushie or whatever, it's cherry flavored.
Nah.
Like the colored popsicles or whatever, the red cherry flavored one. I like the cherry flavored Starburst.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a fan of artificial fruit flavors. I like a lot of fruits if they're real fruits.
Eric liked the dwarf neon rainbows. I had Kalitawa. Like, those are the most gorgeous of all rainbows. And he didn't even notice them.
Sounds like something I would do.
Oh, I'm sure. He'd be like, where's your snails? I'm like, well, they're doing their job.
I'd be pulling out each one of your ram's horns, seeing what color morph collections you had.
Well, you could go visit the puffer tank where you'll see some snail shells.
Do you have leopard ones?
Probably.
All solid.
I have
think
a
we
lot
have
of
some leopards.
pink and blues and browns and maybe, I don't know. I don't notice those
You
things.
don't have any of the golds or
I don't know. Mostly pinks and blues and browns. Like, I don't discriminate whenever
Eric is
the
like,
puffer is hungry.
Praycox would be the only rainbow I would keep. And here's Kelly.
Praycox got enormous humps. They just haven't gotten old enough.
Okay, so I'm not the only one, Peplin. I'm like over here like,
my lovely rainbow humps. Check it out. Y'all just want to see me twerk, right?
Right now. Let's do this.
Nope.
Why not?
If y'all watched the morning show, you could have seen Eric twerk, though.
Why was that not clipped and sent to everyone privately?
You could clip it. The stream hasn't gone away.
I expect it to be in my inbox by the end of this stream. Broccoli. Okay.
So Sunday, we did some shopping. We got some stuff for our giveaways for the next few weeks. I got some driftwood. Jenna made a purchase at some place that was offering a raffle ticket for every purchase. Do you want to go
That's
through
what
that?
we're giving away, so I can show people just in advance.
Ooh.
So these are some ceramic lobsters. It's a set of 2. There's a blue one and a yellow one.
Are they tank? Can they go in a tank? Are they sealed to go in?
Yeah, they actually showed them in a tank. Like, there were a few on display in a tank.
Because I know they just have to have like a special kind of sealant or whatever.
So, yeah, I made this purchase because I thought they were cute. It would be a cute giveaway. And they're like, oh, with every purchase, you get a raffle ticket. And so I did the raffle ticket. It was literally the booth right next to us.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't paying attention. I think I was doing what the fish stuff. And she was like, they just called your name. And I'm like, where?
They didn't even call your name. They were just like saying your name to the other employee. Like, they were just going to call you. And but like, I heard your name and I'm like, oh my God, you won.
Yeah. And I went over there and they were like, yeah, you won. And I'm like, what did I win? It's a 5-gallon tank with like a light and a filter and everything. It's Vertex is the brand. So maybe we're going to have a new Caradina shrimp tank.
So you've decided to do Caradinas. Do you know what you're going to do?
Not yet.
Grant forgot to draw fish. Remember, for 6 months. Yeah.
Did he forget?
They
he
were
was
busy.
over there, and I said, Grant, are you going to draw a fish? And he's like, I don't know. And then he walked away. So
he forgot. They had the booth to run. They were so freaking busy. And they were so busy that when they did their scape demonstration on Sunday, they had to switch out because there was nobody else to man the booth.
Mm-hmm. Shelby said, sounds like Grant. I told Shelby that she should have, when it was her turn, planted a bunch of epiphytes in the substrate to see if Grant would notice. She said that he would notice straight away.
Yeah. Be furious. Why did you do that?
Because it's not even our tank.
It wasn't a competition. Their scape looked amazing, though.
Yeah. Melvin came in, and ABC
Kenny, what's up? ABC.
I think he meant forgo, not forgot.
Forgo, yeah. I watched a little bit of the Dungeons and Dragons stream earlier on Mr. Manifesto. I have a convict that is getting a nuchal hump like a flower horn. Is he okay? I don't know.
Aliens have taken over.
All right, putting you on the spot, Jenna. We're going shopping at the Garden of Eden. What do you want? Super Crystal Blacks, Black Calcium,
no, I already
Red
looked.
Fields, Red Galaxy Pintos. Do you want?
Are there any that are purple?
I think that they have more options that are not on the website right now.
They have a secret menu?
No, that like in the future. Like we have to get the tank put somewhere and set up and cycled and seasoned before we even add shrimp.
But you can dream. So what you're saying is that you rejected all of these?
Maybe.
Are you that fucking picky? Like, really?
What if I want orange eye blue tigers? I probably don't because we have dark substrate.
Yellow King Kong. Look how fucking yellow they are.
Yeah.
We already have tangerine tigers.
We already have tangerine
I like how you guys said a secret menu, like she's getting ready to have some shrimp for dinner.
But what's available in a month might be different than what's available right now. So I don't want to commit to something that
how do you know
may not be available in a month, or miss out on something that will be available in a month because I was already committed.
Yeah, I don't wait. I decide and then I order. Raccoon tiger.
I don't even look until I'm ready to order.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to do.
I don't want to. Myrtle asked, Grant, how fast do the image coming soon shrimp breed? Are they prolific? Not prolific enough to take a picture of them. And then he puts it in a bowl. No, these are Jenna's shrimp. Blame her for whatever happens to them. Yeah, and I told her, so this is a 5-gallon Caradina tank, and we don't have an RO system, so you're going to have to triple up on the distilled water jugs that you buy.
Yeah. And we haven't opened up the tank yet because we have to find a place to put it.
Yep.
And if it has a lid, maybe I'll consider some type of nano fish. But if it doesn't have a lid, then it's going to be shrimp.
It's going to be a bathroom fish tank.
Well, I don't know. We don't have a lot of counter space.
No.
It can be a floating tank.
Also, why are we always yelling? And and Shark Fin Adventures came
Shark
with.
Fin. Cool.
So
yeah, you won a raffle. Then Sunday night we went out to dinner, and so the dinner was Grant and Shelby and Sherry, Eric, Brookley, Josh, and Brogan. Their son.
Or if you just get rid of a child.
What? Get rid of a child? Man, we'd have a lot of room for tanks.
No, I'm talking about. I thought. Oh, I don't remember her name was there.
Liz. She had to go home.
Dinner?
Oh. No,
so they drove all the way back to drop off.
No, but Brookley's mother was there.
Oh, okay.
And she brought Liz back to her mom's house, which is maybe in Mississippi.
Yeah, we wouldn't get rid of a kid. We would just like force them into having more tanks in their room.
So yeah, she was probably actually closer to Mississippi from Slidell than at Brookley's house.
Probably kid swap. Yeah.
Yeah, Liz was there for the whole event, and then Brookley's mom came and traded and brought Brogan and took Liz.
So real quick, we can kind of.
Oh, they would hate that. They are not coming to the Clash. But Gina got to meet our kids at Triple Crown.
Yeah, I mean they're quiet, just a little sad.
Got to ride in the van with the kids.
Indeed. I only know of Slidell because I heard it in a song.
And what
Slidell
song?
is in a song? I mean, Slidell otherwise is kind of not well known.
Everyone has to learn that kids don't want to be at fish convention.
There were a few that were really into it. It's just the more you want your kids to be into it, the less they are.
I'm sure they're into it for their first fish convention, but not their like fifth.
I think it probably depends on what the fish convention is. Like kids would be more excited to go to something like Aquashella than they would to go to something like the Clash. That's
more
a little bit more
performance than
yeah. Grant said his kids were upset that we didn't bring them, but they get bored fast. Yeah, especially if you have like an obligation where, like, if we wanted to go to a fish event as just like to be there and hang out for like an hour or two, see what was there, we could probably bring the kids to that and they would be fine.
Yeah,
but
it's
having to
different
stay
when
the
you're
whole
tethered to a booth is different.
Yeah,
and that would be the thing. They had their booth, and so like, do you release them into the wild or do they have to stay there? It'd be a problem. So here's some pictures. This is not us, but
no, they were pictures taken by Aqua-Fest.
Dymac sponsored the Aquascape raffle, and they have an aqua soil. Would you call it? It's an active substrate, but it's very different. It's more dense and heavier, like kind of like gravel. I liked it enough that I bought a bag of it. I'm gonna try it in a couple of tanks and see how I like it. I mean, it's supposedly buffers the water, like it will lower the pH of the water, just like like
Grant says it's not active.
They claim it is. They claim it'll lower the pH. So are they lying?
Did it say that on the bag?
Yeah, it does. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to rely on it to lower the pH. Like, I'm not going to put it in your Caradina tank and let that be the only thing that dictates the. I swear to God, it said it was. Like, it said, like, if it claims to lower the pH, then what the hell is in it that lowers the pH?
Sounds like
I'm going to have to look.
Why would you ever want to lower your pH?
Night, Bex. Night, Kyle. All right, the next skate. Yep. Look,
Oh, yeah.
we got Joe, which is Jess's husband, Joe. We got Jess. We got Eric, Jenna, Brookley. That's Shelby.
That's Shelby.
And
Yeah.
I'm probably kind of over to the side there, out of
With
frame.
Sherry.
Yeah. Me and Sherry sitting off to the side. Don't film us. Don't look at us. Don't talk to us unless you want to buy something. Lower the pH to watch snails melt.
Grant's favorite hobby.
I wouldn't do that to the snails I want to keep alive. What's up with Joe's face? He's like, what the fuck are you doing over here?
Dude, I already said that.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, hell no.
He's a good sport, though, for coming to fish events with Jess.
Mm-hmm. He's very helpful, too. Like, he helps scoop the fish out and all that stuff, too. So this looks like setting up. Yeah. Let's see. There's a shark person.
Myrtle, baby shark.
Did it. Baby shark.
He's just thinking of making Grant's giant rock crusher.
Oh. Yeah. They have a rock crusher, but it's a little, not girthy enough. Yeah. Myrtle's not gonna sleep tonight because he's gonna think of this song.
That's gonna be Myrtle's costume at the Clash.
Myrtle's not gonna get his typical 3 hours of sleep tonight.
He's the only one who entertains me in the middle of the night nowadays. Everyone else is sleeping or ignoring.
And that wood place.
Apparently, Steven is not allowed to wake me up.
Well, yeah, but he's awake. Just I'm ignoring.
And I got some wood from here.
Was it big wood or small wood?
You know what? It's wood to get the job done. Okay.
Did it float or did it sink?
It's attached to slate, so it's going to sink.
To some slate, so it's going to sink.
Yep, I understand now.
Actually, it's a little bit too big for what I need it for because it's going to go in the flugel flex. I'm going to have to snip the top, yeah.
Yeah, that's where Party Penguin got her wood that she made the kids carry.
So I have a question about wood. What kind of wood could go with guppies? Are they fine with branchy wood, or do they need?
Yeah, they're fine. You can put what do you want? Spiderwood, manzanita. I have.
I like how you're listing off wood like I would just.
I got Malaysian driftwood in mine. Yeah, Oro, I was gonna say it, but I decided not to. But yes, I'm gonna circumcise the hardscape. Yeah, the substrate does say it lowers the pH of the water. So I don't know. They don't say what it's. Yeah, they do not have a breakdown of the nutrients in there. It's heavy, like it's rock, like
that bothers me.
It holds the plants in well.
I don't like putting things in my tank that I don't know what it is.
I don't either, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Well, tell me how many snails die afterwards.
I'm not gonna put snails in it.
No, we can put some coal guppies in the tank to season it and see what happens. Because 3 or 4 male coal guppies will be fine in a 5-gallon to help it cycle.
Sure. Those are some people. Air plants.
Air plants.
Yeah. I was gonna get air plants as a there's John, the owner of Louisiana Fish Store.
Yeah. So bearded guy here, he owns the LFS near us. Do you think this little girl was having fun? Do you think she enjoyed being there? She got a teddy bear or whatever that is.
What? I guarantee she brought that from home. It's not fish.
Yeah. No. It was there. It was for sale. It was right by the place where I snuck out to go pee.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. LFS bought all of Garden of Eden shrimp.
You know, that's our local fish store, and we've been in there many, many times, and he probably has no idea who we are.
They kind of recognize us, but yeah, probably not. Yeah,
No.
Gina.
I would say-
Yeah,
Okay, so
Oinky has a cape to complete.
okay, yeah, you can bring it, but there will be a minimum of 2 other vendors that will have green Lego plushies.
So you just have to.
I don't think it's room she wants to.
So Kelly, I tried to go out of the main entrance, but I didn't have a badge, and so I'm like, "Do I need a bracelet or a badge?" And they're like, "Oh, go see her." They pointed to somebody, and they pointed to someone who was manning a very long line, and I'm like, "I'm not going to do that."
You know what?
So
Well, first of all, hi to Rosie. But
Rosie.
secondly, you came back and you're like, "There's a very long line." I can't. And so I went to go get it, and whenever I went, there was zero line. There was nobody there, and in fact, there was so little of a line that Eric, one of the coordinators, was like, "Just come with me to the back, and we'll make a badge right now."
I rely on you.
By the time you came back from using the bathroom, I had your badge, my badge, and Brooklyn's badge made.
You deal with lines and crowds and approaching people and having conversations with people.
See, Gina knows why I told her no.
Gina doesn't want competition.
Mm-hmm. Well, she doesn't want.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, well, she said above. She said, "Lame. I don't want competition. Don't have enough space in my car for items. I will have competition to sell." So there you go. Prioritize. Definitely prioritize. Okay,
and
so
I believe that in the Clash bag, everyone is getting a free plushie, right? Isn't that what Scotty said?
Yeah, from another
Jellycat.
Jellycat.
Which is where I got the whales from. Just the brand that the whales are. But I'm gonna hopefully have a lot less in my suitcase, so I have to sneak things on planes.
They really took a lot of the same picture. Like, okay, a lot of setup.
Oh, Lady Rorschach found platyfry in her tank.
Yay! Sweet.
Well, this is pre-event stuff, so this is not
right. Okay.
Pictures.
All right. Yeah, you should probably go ahead and press a button.
Press a button. Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. So some of these.
Don't go to bed, Kelly.
No.
That is for quitters.
Well.
If I gotta stay up, Kelly's gotta stay up.
Yeah. Yeah. So these were drawn by some, well, not all of them.
Yeah.
But.
Well, I think maybe we could tell Annette who drew, but not tell her which one. So she knows, like, our family drew. And then
Shelby, or is she not in this round?
No. And then Jess drew one, and Mississippi Hippie Sherry drew one.
Okay. You guys gotta get your mom to draw again.
Okay, I'm picking a hashtag for you.
You're picking a hashtag? What?
Yeah. For the giveaway. so that it can be set up later.
Oh, okay. Sure. There's the scoreboard. That's the scoreboard.
Well, I saw words and I thought
it was something juicy.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought it was like the list of like the fish.
No. That's kept in our head, or Jenna's head.
I know. I don't even know what the theme is or the fish this round, I don't think.
Nope. And you don't know next week's either. I already have that one done.
That mouth. It's looking like a Lillian.
Well, I have email. Wait.
Or a notification. Because he can see your Outlook at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that's work.
You have work.
I'm not answering those. Kidding me? Generic fish.
Is this fish really that pink? Because if it's that pink, it has to be saltwater.
Well, maybe let the chat guess.
I can't.
Yeah, you take a guess.
Oh.
Do you think it's a graffiti fish?
I think it's a bubblegum fish. I don't know. The best guess I can give you is based off color that it would be saltwater, but
isn't there a bit of green in this one?
It's supposed to be green.
It is supposed to be kind of green.
Oh, it's like a burnt yellow.
Burnt yellow. Well, who drew this? Wait, did Myrtle take a guess or something?
Yeah, but it's not a princess parrotfish.
Okay, yeah, wrong. Wrong.
I'm gonna go with Mississippi.
With who?
Mississippi.
Nope.
I don't think it was any of the peas.
Do you want to give it to just Gina?
Yep, just Gina.
Just Gina.
Is that a freshwater fish?
No, it's a wrasse.
Is it a wrasse of freshwater?
Wrasse is salty.
Okay.
I don't believe there is a freshwater wrasse.
Okay, well, I don't know what a wrasse is, so.
For
all I know, it could be a dog.
It's a fish.
Okay,
Gina, are they really that pink? She said she just sold one at work Saturday.
Is that what it?
Who drew it?
Who drew it?
Was it Jess?
It was Jess.
It was Jess.
I was like, it wasn't none of the peas.
As soon as Jenna said it's supposed to have green, I knew. Okay.
It's a snail. I am a snail.
It's a spiral fish.
Trying to see if there's a trap door on it or not.
And yes, Myrtle got the theme.
What?
Oh, then it's going to be a ram's horn.
Maybe.
Pink ram's horn.
Annette, so you know
God
that you can't say it out loud.
It was already typed.
All right. Well, we have to be. It's going to be a ram's horn. Look, she's never been able to guess them before.
I've always known. I don't know.
Let's give her a point. Okay, so who?
But I waited until there were 3 people that wrote it before I said it.
All right, who are they?
Renee DeQueer.
All right.
Lady Rorschach. And Boots Cats.
Plus, we got a 30-second delay, too. So.
No, it's not 30 seconds.
Okay.
It's like 10.
She made you put your
Okay. Renee, Boots, and who?
Renee,
What?
Lady Rorschach.
Okay. I don't remember. I don't remember stuff.
Fleshy.
And yes, it is a pink ramshorn snail. Who drew it? Shelby was 4th.
Sorry, Shelby.
Mississippi.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, hello there, lips.
Correct,
all
bro.
the-
And Annette doesn't get points unless she types in chat.
I'm thinking Lillian. I'm getting Lillian vibes right now.
Lady Rorschach's on the hunt for pink. For some reason, all of my ramshorn snail shells turn white.
That's
the ones that are in the
CO2.
Are like when they're missing the snail part.
Oh yeah, this was Lillian.
Oh.
Okay. So
Alishon.
Is that not specific enough, you think? Because I see.
Oops. So I see the correct answer. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give Alishon and Renee 1 point, and we're gonna give Gina 2 points for being specific.
Gina got. Oh, it has to be a skunk. It's a different family, she says. But
so then just her gets 3 points.
But Crowntail said it, and Scuba Stevo.
Okay.
And
So
Alishon did fix it later, so don't take away Alishon and Renee's points. But so maybe we're just
giving everybody fucking points now. Okay.
Sure.
Alishon and Renee and
Scuba Stevo.
Scuba.
And Crowntail. Is that our dog barking?
No.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. And Crowntail. Okay.
And Myrtle wants a free point too. But where did he say that? Where did he say? He said pink anemone fish very early on. So yeah, give Myrtle 1 point. Since he did research.
You get a point, and you get a point, and you get a point, and you get a point.
It's his first point today.
So exhausting.
Other than the theme.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let him guess at least one fish.
Okay. Next. You got 1 point, Scuba. Don't push it. Oh, wait. Did she identify who drew the last one?
Yeah, she said Lillian.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. All right. $20 in Houston for one of these.
For that pink skunk clownfish.
Rainbow fish. Pink dolphin knife fish. Rainbow minnow. Oops. Well, who drew this since Gardens is not here?
I know.
No, to the chat. Hang on. All right. I am calling it. Just Myrtle.
Myrtle and only Myrtle. Yeah, it is a pink-tailed Chalceus, and Zachary drew it. And I came back to the room, and I'm like, he made this pink-tailed Chalceus have a red tail.
He fixed it.
And so I fixed it. I just picked a pink.
Neon tetra that's like super neon.
Did Lillian draw the other fish?
Yes. And do you know who drew this one? Oh,
Zachary.
Jen did it. Okay.
I ruined it.
I don't know, Steven. I thought it was you for a second.
Sometimes I get in a big hurry.
The fish is silver, is what Alishon said. Well, Zachary says differently. He says that it's blue and green and red.
He sees reflections. He sees that iridescence, and he's like, full saturation. Impressionistic. All right. There we go. I knew that wouldn't take long. Are we? Hey, Grant. Is that Grant? And wait, no, not quite Shelby. I'm so sorry, Shelby. Shelby was fourth again.
You know what? Myrtle said Koru Dora, so give it to Shelby.
Yeah, you know what? Yep. Fuck you, Myrtle. Fuck you. All right, Grant and Shelby are on the board, and along with Gina. Okay, Gina in the point. All right.
You corrected it too late. You have to be in the top 3 with your correction to count.
Too late.
To appreciate your point.
Yeah, look, we got Shelby and Grant first point on the board.
Grant's mad because he wanted it all by himself so he could rub it in Shelby's face, I bet.
Oh, that's why you said no.
Cromtel,
nope.
You only said Corey. You didn't say Pink Corey.
Pink Corey. It's a. Yeah, I didn't either, Lady Rorschach. And guess what? It is not even pink. That's right. It is not pink.
Corey Doris Axelrod.
Not Grant celebrated getting a point and not her. I knew it.
Axelrod, named after the not very well liked guy, but
so I'm getting Jenna vibes.
Getting some Jenna vibes from this.
Some Jenna vibes. It's not the usual mouth and all, but those lines are looking pretty precise.
Where do you get a pink corridor? I don't think Dan's got them, so I don't know.
Once you breed them.
I don't know where to get them. Okay. Myrtle would like to speak to a manager. Ooh, Alishon.
That's me, Myrtle.
Got some fighting words. Herbie was a fraud. I mean, he's got a lot of shit named after him. Like a lot. Like plants, too.
Okay, Jenna, was that you?
Yes, it was me.
I'm getting Steven vibes.
Is it from process of elimination? Is that why you get Steven vibes?
No, it's the like scribble scrabbles of the leaves. And
okay.
Jenna's scribble scrabbles would have been very precise in the center.
Guess what? Shelby's getting a point.
Ooh, Shelby was first.
Shelby.
Good job. Because it's a plant.
Brown tail. And Gina got 4 points today.
Nice. Oh, come on, Myrtle. I'm not going to draw a Xyrus. I'm not trying to get all fancy with it. All right. Gina,
Shelby.
I'm impressed.
Crown tail.
And Gina.
I guess Grant will just have to come back next week and see if he can outpoint Shelby then.
It's on now. Because, on my scoreboard, Shelby 2, Grant 1. And now Grant will not sleep tonight. And Gina, you got 16 points. That actually, yeah. Well, Gina has been in second place. She's still solidly in second place, very far from first place.
And who is first place?
Some kid.
A child.
Some child.
Some little boy.
A name we
Myrtle.
do not say.
No, he who must not be named.
Mhm.
So let's just watch me draw the rest of this. I didn't draw it in its true form. Dead.
I was like, you draw it in its fake ass form.
I didn't draw it in its like algae covered, melting, unstable form.
You drew the silk plant version.
Yeah, when you Google pink flamingo crypt, you get a lot of like false promises in the image results. Thank you, Benjamin. I can immortalize this pink flamingo crypt on a shirt next year.
Yeah. Myrtle calling for managers when he's got first place 3 times over.
It's just not good enough for him.
Myrtle has to lodge his complaint with me, though, if he has a problem with it.
All right.
It's a complaint that goes in one ear and out the other.
And I think he should have to make a phone call to lodge his complaint.
Or he can just have, his mother make the complaint for him.
It's just drafting a long email. You're going to read that email to me over the phone.
Make sure you CC her secretary in.
Oh, you're her secretary?
Mm-hmm. That's called me. I'm Jenna's bitch. I'm Jenna's bitch. But secretary is my professional title for Jenna.
Oh, look at that. Matt fixed it. Matt fixed the giveaway.
Is there a way to dislodge said complaint?
Okay.
I'm wondering if Myrtle has a phone that makes phone calls.
Hold up your lobsters again.
I'm sure he does.
Hashtag is lobster.
Hashtag lobster.
And they can go in a tank, according to the people that had them in tanks. And let me open the wheel. Very quiet.
It is very quiet. Sorry, I was looking. I'm trying. They are breakable, so I'm.
Don't drop them.
Yeah, I know.
More. Can't get no more. To go Rob, Grant, and Shelby's house. They apparently have the same pair, but better
somehow.
Well, when Grant was passing us, you showed him what we got, and he's like, "You didn't get the one I wanted, did you?" No, okay.
He put his like way to the side.
Yeah.
And I can't juggle anything, Myrtle. How do we know they're not crawfish? Well, because on the table it was labeled lobster. So
hey, Annette.
They should have been called crawfish since it was a Louisiana event. I agree. But they were labeled lobster.
Yes, Stefan?
Were you doing a drum solo?
Oh, was I?
You were.
Freshwater lobsters don't exist, though. I've seen like
Jenna begs to differ.
Things labeled as lobster, but this was also a saltwater and freshwater event. So
why is the text on the wheel so wrongly formatted? Because it's different every time I open the frickin' browser. That's why.
So, but if Crystal wins these, they're breakable. She shouldn't like hang them on a cape.
Just got to use them as like weights on the cape to keep it down.
So it's not. I feel that I'm honest. I feel because people like to tell me that I'm taller because they are the height that I state that I am, but I'm taller than them.
You should just continually go lower and
Look,
just
y'all, I am 5'9".
gaslight people.
Average male height is 5'9", right? Or 5 something like that.
I don't know.
I don't want to be the average male height.
His height took me aback despite knowing it beforehand. Yeah, somehow having the number is not the same as seeing me in person.
It just
Both
depends
of
on
us.
if Grant's wearing his platforms or not.
You know,
Grant said fucking 6'2" my ass makes us legit 6'2"ers look counterfeit.
but you know what? I feel like too when people meet me, they say that I'm a lot shorter in person, even though I'm very honest about my height as well.
It's those flip-flops. You lose a couple inches when you wear them.
When you
I don't.
see me with, when you see us together, it's the height disparity is like
It's a foot. It's over a foot.
It is. All right.
Lobster, hashtag lobster.
Shelby's gonna bring tape measure to measure you. But you're saying 6'2" barefoot, so are you gonna take off your shoes before she measures you?
Sure. That's normally what I do. I mean, I don't wear shoes a lot anyway, so if I'm going to be measuring my height, odds are I'm going to be shoeless. I didn't want to say that, Jenna. I found the juxtaposition between the two of you kind of funny. Opposites attract.
I mean, I guess.
Wait, what the hell are you saying?
I mean, I don't know that, like, just having height be opposites is opposite enough. We have a lot of things in common as well.
I understand. I feel like one of the best things in my life is missing if I don't have my plushie hat on. Do you wear your plushie hat all the time? There we go. See, Alshon's wife, more than a foot different. So I need to look for someone taller than me at the Clash if I want to meet
How is he that tall and we missed him?
I
don't know. I insist that
he was just so used to looking down.
He was actively avoiding us, is what I think.
Can you blame him?
No.
Damn. Two same-sided magnets. $27 entries for a lobster.
If Grant stands on all of his snails, he's got 2 feet worth of snails.
They would just crunch down.
I know. I'd be like 8 foot if I stand on Grant.
Are you saying that you're only 2 feet tall?
Oh, okay, is my internet back?
Yeah.
Yes.
My internet's being all wonky. But you know my cart that I told you about earlier? My Amazon cart? I have plans for it now.
You got plans?
Are you going to share those plans?
Nope. It's going to be a surprise. But I have the first victim.
What?
If you clicked on my links, you would know.
What links? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'll tell you later. I'll show you the links.
y'all message me stuff, and it's just a lot of messages, and there's a lot of links. And if I spend a whole day
You used
clicking
to
on
be able
y'all's,
to keep up on it.
I used to, yeah.
Hey, Steven, if you're gonna be, well, I guess you're gonna not be small like that later. But you're just like halfway off the screen.
I just I don't know, just a little bit of patience.
No.
Just a smidge.
Don't have it.
Smidge of patience.
Why?
I don't know.
Would you have patience?
No, which is why you have to have patience. Okay, Elaine in with the hashtag lobster.
Well, yeah, give it a second. There you go.
There we go. 28 entries. Okay, last call. Hashtag a lobster to win something that we have called a lobster.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't choose to call it a lobster. Just
what
calling
are you having
it
this weekend, Jenna?
What am I having?
Yeah, to eat this weekend.
Oh, we're gonna. So Steven's mom's birthday is Friday, and they wanted us to come over Sunday for a crawfish boil.
I completely missed crawfish last year.
Did you get check for? There might be 2 more entries.
Oh, Saints.
Grant tried to join in late.
Mm-hmm.
I guess his earn is good if he's wanting yours.
He wants all of them.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't want there to be any doubt about which ones are better. All right, 30
Don't
entries.
you mean something we're calling a lobster boil? No, because they're very specifically going to be crawfish.
Are they crawfish or are they crayfish?
If you're eating them, they're crawfish.
They're going to be live. Should we rescue one and put it in a tank? Mosh pit, guppy, coal.
Yes.
Predator.
That is what's going in the 5-gallon.
A crawfish in the jokes on. Oh, okay. I was like, why the fuck is Grant not showing up on this list? He used a capital I. Damn. Does crayfish taste like lobster? No, it does not. Lobster is super chewy. Crawfish is soft and flavorful.
It's more like the texture of shrimp.
Yeah. But like not even as chewy as shrimp. I mean, it's
and smaller than
you
shrimp.
You have to know what you're doing to cook them right, because they live in mud, and if you just like rinse them off real quick and boil them, it's going to taste like mud. You got to purge them. I saved so many crawfish as a kid, liberated half a bag into a ditch with the help of my brother. Oh no.
How many pounds of crawfish did you liberate?
Uncle was probably like, well, that was your portion. Right, and gritty. Yeah, and they have the vein. Well, they call it the vein. The vein. It's their colon.
Yeah,
it's their colon. You don't want to eat that. Purge them out.
Crawfish is not squishy if you cook it right.
Crawfish is squishy if they have been previously frozen and then cooked. Mm-hmm. Like if you get the ones, if it's not in season to get them here, if you get the ones that are imported from China, yeah, they're not. You can tell. They're not so great.
You want to copy this list over?
Shut up. Having a conversation. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm not pleased with the food topic.
Okay.
Crawfish are adorable, especially with corn and potatoes.
And sausage.
Sausage. Some people put mushrooms in there too.
Oh.
And also sometimes people throw shrimp in there. And boiled shrimp is also delicious. Why are you so like low quality?
Blurry.
I feel that I'm high quality, but I guess my self-assessment is not
Jenna and me looking nice. You looking a little pixelated.
Everybody looks beautiful to me.
You went over to like Edge Network or something.
That's weird. I wonder why. Like I don't see it on my end. So Myrtle says I went back to the 1990s. Is it still like that? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fighting for every pixel. Well, good luck seeing it. What about the wheel? Does the wheel look okay, or is it just me?
The wheel's a little blurry. It's hard to tell.
It says the names. We're fine.
Yeah.
Well, what if I just have y'all run the rest of this?
No. Like, he acts like I can't put him back. Quit. Mm-mm. He's being difficult.
So, Jenna, are you ready for Tuesday?
You're the one clicking the buttons after me.
Well, I thought this was the Annette and Jenna show for a second.
Are you ready? Wait. Oh, yeah. Do y'all want to talk about Tuesday?
Yeah. So, next Tuesday, the 25th, is our third monthly Fish Fam Link stream. Crypt Keeper Aquatics is going to take us shopping on the Garden of Eder. So that is Tuesday, April 25th at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Look better, Steven.
Go ahead and add Daniel Velez manually. Yeah.
I like how I used to do it alphabetically too.
Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And you are not blurry anymore.
Sweet.
Yep. So make sure you turn on your notifications for that stream on Tuesday. Because we all know Crypt Keeper is going to be able to do some great pickings for his shopping cart. He knows all the good stuff.
I hope he picks shrimp.
We'll find out.
Maybe.
On Tuesday.
Okay. Are we ready to spin? Wait, hold on. Bunny is like, I'm late. Bunny, do you want lobsters?
They're not real. They're ceramic. So Cora says, I always hear crayfish or crawdads. Crawfish is something people on TV, the internet say, but not in person. And yabbies are what they say in Australia.
I mean, we say crawfish pretty much all the time.
Very consistently in Louisiana, it's crawfish.
Yeah,
and I never hear crawdads.
Call them crawdads.
All right, Bunny's on the wheel. And that's it. All right. Oh, wait. Mountain Greenery. Hello. Mountain Greenery, you have 10 seconds to say, yes, I want lobster.
Yeah, I would think crayfish is what you say whenever you're not going to eat it, like it's a pet. And crawfish is what you say when you're going to eat it.
Maybe.
Okay, Mountain Greenery says yes.
All right.
Yes, he wants on the wheel.
Cool.
So type and spin.
Yeah, Mountain comes before Myrtle.
And it's like pecan, pecan, etc. All right. And I'm going to go spin now.
Yep.
Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Nathan Hovey.
Is that a no?
What?
Can y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Nathan. Sorry.
Only Oscars.
Only Oscars.
Gina's Reeve.
Gina.
The Nano Aquarium Guy.
Jay.
George RV3.
George.
SC Catahoula's.
Cat House.
Saints Dust Aquariums.
Saints Dust.
Renee D. Queer.
Renee.
Elaine Luikert.
Elaine.
Linda Worth.
Linda.
Scuba Stevos Aquatics.
Cuba.
Scuba.
Cuba.
Yeah, is that your first time hearing that? It's always says scuba.
Jess had such a hard time saying squad because he spelled it with a K.
Oh.
Coro Works.
Coro.
Mystery Snail Guardians.
Wow.
Stephen P. 2003 Aquardikes.
Damn it! Awkward Dykes.
Mridul Singh.
Bro.
Alishan Az.
Alishan.
Party Pangolin.
Party Pangolin.
Darlene's Tanks.
Darlene. Yay, June is streaming tonight.
And she's going to use Matt's wheel.
Nice.
If he lets her. I don't know.
It'll be 4:20 and 32 minutes Central Time, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Velez.
Daniel.
Dibs Aquapets.
Debs.
Shark Fin Adventures.
Shark Fin.
Crowntail Half Moon.
Crown Tail.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis.
Lady Rorschach.
Lady Rorschach.
Eric Wyrock.
Eric.
Lobsters
Franklin
for the
Creek
lobster.
Aquatics.
What?
I said no lobsters for the lobster.
The Zen Ginger.
Ginger.
Funny Viper Aquatics.
Bunny Viper.
Mountain Greenery.
Mountain Greenery. Final Four. Rosie, Oinky, Boost Cats, Vinoski.
Rosie.
Rosie.
Vinokski Fish Koto.
Binoski. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Did you just ship the other one already?
She just got it.
Yeah,
like
she
we
got
shipped
it.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
we don't.
Myrtle, she doesn't have to email me. We know her.
He's just trying to slide in there, and Myrtle.
Be precise when you put the subject line. Oh man, that's crazy.
I told you these are gonna weight the cape down.
How many times has she won? Like she won, didn't she win both terrarium jars?
She did.
Whenever we were giving away What Your Plants, and she's won at like 4 or 5 plushies, and she won the plushie last week, and now she's got lobsters. The wheel loves you.
Crystal secretly owns stock in Wheel of Names.
At this point, we don't even need to bother spinning the wheel. Unbelievable.
Send it next day so she can wear them to PCAS. Oh, yeah. So Bucks County Aquarium Society is having their spring auction this Saturday. If you're in Pennsylvania, I think is where it is.
Wherever Bucks County is.
Yeah. Scotty isn't here to tell us where it is.
He'll tell us tomorrow.
Alishon's here and can tell us.
Alishon knows.
Oh yeah, Grant donated a gift card for the Bucks County auction.
Sweet.
And Grant also donated the gift card for the giveaway from Fish Fam Link, and Shelby still has to send it to us.
Hint, hint. I guess.
Shelby.
North of Philly.
Cool. Okay. Well then, we're gonna go night night. Well, yeah. They are. I'm not. Obviously, I'll be around.
Even if I was to stay up, you wouldn't even talk to me. So what's the point?
You don't talk to me. Send me a message.
I'll send you a message when I wake up at 5.
Yay!
I'm gonna send you TikToks that you won't watch.
I watch them. Go into your feed. It tells you I watch them. That's how I know you don't watch them.
Oh wait, you can track that?
Yeah, it says it lets you know who opened up your video.
Oh shit! Send. I gotta catch up. I don't like my privacy being invaded. Okay.
Myrtle opens them all, so.
Thank you. Yeah, Myrtle's. All right. Thank you to our moderators and our chatters and our members and our lurkers and replay crew. Appreciate all y'all. And see you next week.
Bye. Go to June stream later.
Yep. June stream in an hour, right?
Yes.
Nice. Night night.
Night.
Bye.